laying back, relaxing on a Saturday night. Hopefully, you got a nice cocktail or
Unless you buy the toilet.
all right.
Right. How y'all doing?
Yeah, hopefully everybody's fine and dandy.
Yeah.
This is another freestyle where essentially whatever you come in and say you want the topic to be, hey, we can go that direction.
That's right. We sitting back. Sitting back in my little kingdom now.
Kingdom, yeah. Castle. King
You
of the
know?
castle. King of the
Got
castle.
me a little castle.
Right.
Didn't I, Reed?
Yes, she did.
God been good to me. You know, I hope he'll be good to all y'all too. You be good
So
to him.
actually, we're broadcasting live from the Players Palace,
That's right. You know?
the
Yes,
Boom
sir.
Boom Room, or
Yeah.
whatever you want to call it.
Right. Players Palace. How y'all doing? God bless you. Good to know you're still around.
Right.
We had some things go down this way, and some people come up,
Yeah.
in the bad situation.
Woke up. Woke up not alive.
Yeah, a distant cousin of ours.
Yeah.
That's too bad. A young man,
Well, at least he
bless
don't
his
got to
soul.
deal with hearing all that. You need to do this. You need to do this. Get this and get that.
Right.
He's free from all that.
Right. He's
On the other side with the other loved
he's with the
ones.
king now.
Right.
You know, I'm
Maybe
hoping
maybe
and
maybe
praying.
telling whoppers over there.
Right. I'm hoping and praying he had himself together.
Right.
You know, pretty much.
Hmm.
But Lord, be with the brother.
Right. Hey man, when I was there, I was telling them we need to do this, and
Yeah.
I was riding fine Cadillac. We seen what you was riding; it wasn't fine. You was
Right.
riding what you could.
There you go.
Just say it like that.
There you go. You was doing what you could do. And bless you for that.
Most definitely.
Because brother man had a complicated life, you know.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think we all do in some area or
Oh
form or
yeah,
shape.
yeah, but he was real complicated.
Mm.
Even growing up,
Mm.
you know what I
Good
mean. Yeah,
time.
child days,
Okay.
man.
Okay.
The boy didn't have no father around. You know
Mm.
what I mean.
Yeah.
Kind of raised himself.
Mm.
His own mama kind of kicked him to the side,
Mm.
and she had other kids of different culture.
Mm.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, he had some personal mental troubles.
Yeah.
So again, we hope and pray he's at peace now.
Most
You
definitely.
know. How y'all doing? Anybody in there?
Well, they're still up to their
Same old shenanigans.
yeah, trying to, block the feed, but a lot of people have been saying they've been catching the replay. So if don't
That's
nobody come in
fine.
on the actual live, you catch the replay. So
That's
we
fine.
ain't gonna let that
Right.
slow us down.
Right.
That just might just inspire me to just go on the other thing that we were doing. We were getting all those fine Phillies coming in, like, hey, what's going
Oh
on?
yeah.
In the spaces that I've, been kind of talking
Right.
about.
Maybe they can hear us now. You know,
Yeah.
if they somewhere trying to seek out. So hey, brother man, Tony Tone, Jesus is Lord, and everybody else.
Cadillac J. Just,
All the rest of
Lisa
y'all,
Smith,
Lisa.
Black Knight
All you
Williams,
brothers and
everybody. You know.
It's October now.
Yeah, but we still got nice weather. That's good.
It's a real good
Huh.
thing. Thank the Lord above. You know, hopefully the winter will just zoom in
That's
and
true.
zoom out.
Tony Styles said, "What's up? We love you, Cherry." No, I don't believe that.
But you don't
I
have
was.
to do it all over the United States.
Are y'all experiencing? Because when I was riding later, a little bit ago, it seemed like everybody's on the speedway or something. Like
Well, they,
Chariot Toro, like you're looking.
right. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? A lot of them ain't got no license.
Right.
You know what I mean?
License, sense,
Right, right.
whole bunch of nonsense.
You know? Right. On Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
I know this time is rolling. And smiling on your face.
Right.
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 Good.
And that
It's a good time.
right. Right. I can't sanction what that is, but you know.
Time you've been taken care of.
Right.
You know, healthy kind.
Healthy kind.
Yeah. That's
Starts
good stuff.
starts by eating your vegetables.
That's right. And taking care of yourself. Not tainted.
I'm strong to the finish because I eat me spinach.
That's right.
I'm Popeye.
You know, as you get
This is what I'm talking about. Now Tony South says it's not letting me catch the lie, so he can. That is foolish.
For beanies.
He rewind, not the live. So I guess when he rewinds it, he can hear. But when it goes to the actual live, it won't play. See, they pull out all kind of stops, and we don't want those.
Coming it up with the beanies.
Right.
You know? Yeah. They got something.
It's so crazy. It's like they got.
So they full of shit.
Yeah.
Basically. You
Mhm.
know? I mean, you pay for this shit.
Real way.
Yeah, man. Everyday life. And they want to. Shit they show on TV. I mean, let's see, educated motherfucker.
No, they
You know
don't.
what I mean? You
They
know?
want to see you stuck on stupid.
Right. You know.
Steadily in they courtrooms and
Right,
and on their
appeal
paroles and things
system,
like
all
that.
that shit, and all fucked up, and ankle bracelets,
Right.
all that shit.
Well, you know, you gotta did you go and take your urine test so
Right,
we can
all
throw
that
you back
shit.
in the clink.
All that other dumb ass shit.
Right.
Like you a mock, with a motherfucking chip, like a mock chimpanzee.
I said, here's the killer. I switched to
Exactly. But they fuck with you to belittle anybody. We just fuck. And when we talk about all people that God created.
Right.
People.
I-
You know? Tries to create problems.
because according to their books and practices, it's okay to lie to
Oh, yeah.
other races. It's okay.
Oh, yeah. It's okay to do whatever.
Right.
You know, all kind of shit under the sun.
Mm-hmm.
You know? They make the law and break it.
Right.
You know?
Make it and break it.
And it's okay.
But they can't take it when you.
When they break it. Like
Yeah,
those
Tony, that's
shit.
another way of
Unfair.
censoring. Right. Unfair. It ain't nothing changed
That's
with it.
why people ain't getting along.
Right.
Right to this day. They're talking about, oh, yeah, we get along. Oh, yeah. I have friends of different colors.
Right.
Oh, no, fuck you.
For
The
real.
only friends you got is a pair of shoes of different color. You know what I mean? Or something. Fucking different suit color. Things, clothes.
And then Tony said, and when it's convenient, they rewrite the law. Most definitely. Oh, this is harming too many of our people. We need to
Right.
change this right here.
All that kind of shit.
Most definitely do that.
That's why you're getting a slow go right now.
Right.
They know we ain't even been on in weeks.
Right.
And as soon as they hear us click in, oh boy, there goes in one fast.
That's why, like I said, the hotline number is pinned to the top. Anybody can call it. Hopefully you can see it. I would love for any of them type of people that's actually probably listening to this and hindering it. I would love for you to call in.
Right.
I don't even think you'd be able to debate me or my family.
You know, we talk about whatever you want to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
You know, see, that's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want to talk
Right.
because we talking about what's real.
Right. Because what it is, when we talk and have conversations with people, it opens people's mind. Like maybe it is something
Right.
different than what they've been saying.
Right.
I'm not
Don't
just the
get
only
mad
one.
at us. We just talking. We're just doing what Jesus is telling us to do.
Hmm.
Dig it.
All right.
That's all.
Hmm. Tony said right.
Right on. So,
Hmm.
so I don't know. You know, I wish more of y'all could block on right in through whatever they're trying to do.
All right.
That's all right. Like you said, they can pick it up later.
Yeah, they'll pick it up later.
Yeah.
Like I said, if this keep continuing, I might just redirect everybody over to where I be doing the spaces, and you're guaranteed to get in there. They don't be playing at, what they playing over here. I done heard that multiple times. Oh, Rick, I was on other people's lives. It wasn't messing up or anything. I go to yours and it started messing up. It ain't me.
Right.
I don't control all the channels that used to be on here, and you can't find them like I was saying before.
Yeah, with a hand.
Right, that kind of
All right,
craziness.
kind of, you know, yeah.
Anything that's gonna get you a case, they're gonna let that flow with no problem.
Flow, yeah. Trouble. Some shit that's gonna land you in some shit. You know?
Yeah, Tony said anything that goes against their agenda, they're gonna demonize. Most definitely, they're gonna demonize it. Matter of fact, if you go to what is it called? What is that site called? I think it's called Social Blade. Social Blade. If you type in my Tuku to Khan channel, they got it that I have 0 subscribers. When my stuff is in the hundreds of thousands. And then on some things that on screenshot it said it's in the millions. So I don't know if it's hundreds of thousands, is it in the millions? The program. So, and I done heard people back in the day what is that? I forgot one of them. What is it? Not Craig. Yeah, I think it was Craigslist, but it was another one that got shut down. Whatever the one that got shut down.
YouTube?
Not YouTube. It was another. Anyways, they used to post, onto my channel,
Right.
and that was way down in, I think it was Georgia or something.
Oh,
like
so
that.
they could hear you.
Yeah, so they could tune in and stuff like that.
Yeah, but now they done fucked it up. And you tried to make it fucked up.
Hell, Tony done came back with something else good. He said, Malcolm said it the best. When you do the research and see who owns these TV stations
yeah.
and all that.
Yeah, who can pull the switch.
Right. Why do you think they didn't want Bill Cosby to have nothing like that? Because then they'd be like, wait a minute, we got a brother really controlling the media?
That.
Well, what people see? We don't want that.
And they probably don't even want Oprah on.
Oh, yeah, it's a puppet. I don't even look at that.
She's something else.
Right. Do what we tell you. Read off the script.
Okay. Right.
As long as you're reading off the script, you'll be on TV. When people say, what is that? That one guy, I forget his name. Roland Martin. He's another tool puppet.
Okay, right. Uncle Ren.
Right. If you play by their rules, they'll let you, go ahead. But if you be like, no, I got my own mind.
Right. No, you're gonna be for real.
Right.
But if you do like, boy, you better stay in your place.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Right.
That kind of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, y'all some boss.
Yes, some boss. I guess I better
know,
tell them
you know,
peoples. No, I
right.
don't do any of that.
I figured she was,
Bootlicker.
Yeah, she was. You're right. She don't really do shit. She done made all that money, and she really don't. She don't really. She ain't what she set out to be.
Right.
Like you said.
A lot of these celebrities and sports figures, I look at it like they live in a terrarium. almost like living in a zoo.
Yeah.
Like you get all this, but you
Right.
still
You
caged
helping
away.
your brother man,
Right.
or your sister lady. You know what
I
I mean?
think, and I mean, I know some people like Mayweather, but I think Mike Tyson had the best analogy about him. He's like, he's not like Muhammad Ali.
Lee was a bad man, wasn't he?
He said he can't take his kids to school because people don't love him like how Muhammad Ali had love.
Right, right.
If you got to have a security team, that means you're not really loved. There's something about it
Okay, right.
that
right.
you're giving off this image of, look, I got all this, putting it in people's face what they may not have.
Right.
That's why to me I see a lot of these rappers having issues because they're putting it in people's faces like, look, I got this or I can
Yeah,
do
you
this.
ain't got it.
Yeah. So essentially like you're making yourself a target like, oh really?
Right, right.
I might get famous taking you off or something
Right,
like that.
right. How about that?
Right.
Since you think you got it.
Yeah.
You're above God.
Right.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I'll make you a little bit more acquainted with
Right.
them, if that's the case.
With Satan.
Hmm.
Right. Get acquainted with him.
Oh, okay. Tony said they got something on Oprah. When she tried to walk away, they're going to embarrass her or lock her up. Most definitely. Matter of fact, she got her wake up call. I don't know if you remember, Tony, when she said something against the meat industry. When it's like, oh, people shouldn't eat it and all that kind of stuff. They went after her like, that's making our sales go down. What you doing? You're on this platform talking about stop eating meat and all that?
Oh, okay. Yeah, she tried to ban that.
Yeah.
For real?
She changed her tune about that. Let me switch up.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to
Right.
cause
Yeah,
people's
she tried-
business hardships.
Right.
Yeah.
She tried to straighten that out right
Mhm.
away. You know?
And then Tony said half the time they really ain't got it. Most definitely. They just got the fame. They got the cameras on them. They're placed on. Look, I done seen it. I know some of these people like, oh look, I'm posed up with this Rolls Royce. That don't mean they own it. They're just posed with it or sitting in it.
My mom said that. You don't have no. Just because you don't know what they're going through.
Right.
You know that?
Or what they're doing to.
To go through it.
Right.
That's right. That's right.
Like what is the comedian Cat Williams talked about? He's like, yeah, went to one of them Hollywood parties and ooh, they doing this and there. What kind of party is this?
Right.
Doing all strange things.
Right.
And to each his own. If that's what you're with. But don't try to. I'm this person, but then behind closed doors, you're really that person.
Showboat. Right?
You're right.
Showboat. You fucking with me.
Yeah, don't stop.
They just trying to play.
Come on, man. Okay, there it goes. It's starting back up. They done dropped it and now it's coming back. Hopefully,
It'll come in.
yeah, come back in.
What's the last word spelled?
It just says KOB. It said at my KOB.
KOB.
But I'm just thinking maybe you hit the wrong, letter on the thing. That's crazy. They really blocking people from coming in. It's gonna be people that listen to this letter like, man, I was trying to get in, I didn't get a notification,
Yeah.
And I mean, I look at it like this. I ain't gonna lie, this is discouraging because, like you said, you can go to other people's live and it's going on, people in there and all that. And I done been on here since '09. I mean, it ain't like I just started a YouTube channel. I've been on here some years and done had various people on this
with no trouble.
with no trouble. It's like you said, you get to speak in the real, you get to open up people's minds and causing them to think. That's what it is. We causing people to think.
People just able to give their comments.
Right.
what you may be talking about some real logical good shit, true shit.
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, some of them just don't want to hear it.
That's true.
You know, trying to block it, man.
Mm-hmm. Tony said, I'm getting on that Patreon. Hey, I appreciate that. I do post them videos on Patreon that they play. Ain't no blocking. Matter of fact, I do have a float. I never tried it because it's a smaller platform and not a lot of people know about that, but I might have to try something on that platform. And what's another one? I got Twitch, but I kind of really don't understand how to do that one. I look into Twitch. Yeah, I'll get to understanding how to work that, and I can go live from there. So if you got a Twitch account, you can subscribe to Too Cool to Con on Twitch. I got it there. I just haven't put anything there because I don't quite know how to operate it totally. But
Because you are too cool to con.
Too Cool to Con, and they're trying to throw a lot of con. Like like we can't see it or something.
Right. You know, when you don't like the title, and what the fuck? You know, I mean, all you're doing is just trying to talk to people.
Right.
You ain't trying to make nobody agree with you or do this and that. You're just trying to have a conversation.
Yeah, Twitch is like I mean, it's more than, it's like a gaming live streaming, but you could do more than just, you know, gaming on from Twitch. It's just more directed for people, you know, if you're playing video games and, you know, you can watch the person you're, you know, into watching play video games, but you can also live stream like we're doing right here and, you know, comment and things like that. It's just a different platform. I mean, it's people over there. I just don't get the gist of how you go live and, you know, get your people that, you know, are subscribed to you to, you know, actually catch up. Right. Like I said, the Twitter Spaces, they just, people come in, there ain't no blocking. They just come in on that. I'm gonna have to, you know, maybe post the links when I do that, you know.
Then again, you paying them people for all these things, and they need to explain to you why they do that. You know what I mean?
Right, and the thing is, another thing that's crazy, when I used to get super chats, you know, when people feel, oh, Rick, I'm gonna give you whatever, X amount of dollars. I don't get nothing from that. So that's why I don't really be advising y'all, like when it was a lot of people coming in here, don't send no super chat, because I don't get that money. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen the check.
Oh, so they blocking your money.
Yeah, they blocking the money.
Is that so?
So what, I do all this
and you ain't asking for no money anyway.
Right. And if I do, like, if I won't say ask for money, but if, you know, someone wants to give me something, yeah, that's why I put that Cash App over there, because I get that direct. They probably don't like that. Like, oh, wait a minute, he's cutting us out. Well, you totally cut me out. So what you think's gonna happen?
You're off the channel and everything.
Right.
Totally. Right. Ain't that something, man? All the way around.
Mm-hmm.
You're trying to be nasty.
But then they got all these commercials and infomercials. You need to do this. No. You say I need to do this, but you can't even hold your end up on this? No. Just like I watched a young brother on TikTok. I won't make one of those either, because, you know, they mine a lot of your data. A lot of people don't know about that. They mine a lot of your phone data if you make one of them TikToks. But I watched this young brother, and he was speaking about,
they monitor it.
Yeah, they monitor it. Yeah. And what the brother was saying, he's like, you know, it's so much of a push for people to do this particular thing they want people to do. But if people ain't got right insurance or money, they let people die every day from diabetes like it's nothing. Exactly. And people actually die from that if you don't got that insulin.
If you ain't got money to get the medicine.
Right.
Ain't that something?
But we're trying to look out for you in this other area. Nah. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I'm not gonna believe it. It ain't nothing you can do or say. Whatever kind of lip service you got, I ain't gonna believe it. Yeah. Or the.
Right.
No. I know I got to be careful on the words I say, because you're trying to incite something, though.
Create something.
No.
Yeah, what you creating is stop trying to fuck up what you are trying to talk about.
Right.
How about that?
Yeah.
That's all.
Tony Styles said, I give him super chats too. Yeah. My channel, I don't get any of that. I haven't seen a check from Google,
Nobody.
YouTube, nobody. Nothing. Zero. And I done had people give super chats. Nothing. Yeah, YouTube just straight took, oh, your views are this. No, you're messing with the views. How can you go to Social Blade, it say zero, but then I got screenshots showing I got like million something subscribers, but essentially you're
you don't
suspending
see
it.
nothing.
Yeah, I don't see nothing. I
You
got a
don't see
video, I
nothing.
got one video right now. It's called Karma. That's at like 700,000 views. Now, if it's at 700,000 views, I should be having some money off of that video.
Exactly.
But zero. If I go to it, matter of fact, I should screenshot how much they said they done generate. I think it's like 15 cents. How's that 15 cents and it done had like 700,000 views?
Times that.
Yeah, I'm like, no, you robbing me,
Right.
basically.
It's going in your pocket.
Yeah.
Not yours. You know?
Yeah, Tony said China's running that TikTok. Yeah, and I don't care what nobody say. The U.S. and Russia and China, they're all against each other. No, they all work with each other behind the scenes. I think they all in on it. Because think about it. It's a global, well, I say this what George W. Bush said back when 9/11 happened. It's a global economy. Well, now they're saying it's a global whatever else now. The word that I want to use. Yeah.
You know? Yeah, you don't know who to fuck with.
Yeah, Tony said YouTube pimping. Yeah, they a major pimp. YouTube, Google.
Right.
I don't want you to say this. I'm gonna censor you. I'm gonna take your money.
All that. I won't let the people talk to you.
Yeah, you on timeout.
You can't get through.
Right.
But we're going to still charge you.
Right. Still charge you and take your money.
Bitch.
Hopefully you like it. Nah, I'm gonna expose you because I got more than just YouTube platform. I got a big other I don't like to, tell what that one is because there's some
That's
agents
okay.
on there that might want to,
And you ain't
throw
gonna-
eggs on it.
You ain't gonna.
But it got a big following over there too, and it doesn't get touched like
You
it does
want
over
this
here.
straightened out.
Right.
So fuck that one.
Mm-hmm.
You don't even need to talk about that one.
Right.
Yeah. You need to straighten out, the difficulties with this here.
Like I said, I knew it was funny business when it was an agent that came in my messaging, and he had like on the back of the dollar, all CNI on this icon.
Right.
And he started asking me questions like, a lot about worldly topics and stuff like that, and you're kind of versed in a lot of things. Well, we could have countless numbers and, a lot of people coming in and garnering a lot of money. The only thing you got to do is from time to time, he didn't quite say that, but he said,
Basically.
you got to read from the script and say things that we want you to say.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm like, no, I'm not going to tell lies.
We're not
No.
gonna do, like you told him, just like Ali said. No, I'm not gonna do this.
Right,
Them people ain't done nothing to him.
right.
Fuck that, man.
You're not honoring your country
right.
going over there to
All
kill
them
people
all-
you never met.
Yeah, shoot up little kids and shit.
Right.
Fuck that.
You're setting a bad example for your race and all that kind of craziness.
And like he said, he told the truth. And people ain't done nothing to him.
Right.
You know.
And anybody, if people think, oh, I've never heard this, it's countless of videos out there. You could go find them saying this when he was going through that. They don't like to talk about that. They just talk about, oh, he was a great boxer. Talk about that part.
Right.
When he had
refused.
Yeah, when he refused to do that.
To fuck with y'all.
Right.
He said, he even said, well, fuck it, just put me away then.
Mm-hmm.
Because I still ain't doing shit.
Right.
That's what he told you.
Go do that. Go fight your wars
Go
and come back
blow up-
over here
go
and still
blow
get
up
treated
little
wrong.
children. Blow up little children.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. You know, some shit that they, what they want to do, dominate everything.
Mm-hmm.
You know, shit that don't even belong to them.
Right. I see some more people coming in. I don't know if you're not able to comment or are you just, hopefully you can, or maybe it's more their agent. Do you hear these guys? Gosh, we don't got them off yet.
Right. We ain't saying nothing.
Yeah, Tony Styles said veterans be on the watch list when they come home. Most definitely, because they got skills in hand combat of euthanizing somebody.
That's right.
That's why they be on the watch list. And I would even say people that are conscious and speak probably are so too.
Yeah.
Because like, wait, he's not paying attention to the programming.
Right.
We gotta watch him
Right.
like a pedophile or something.
Right.
Peeping Tom.
Right. Right.
What's he doing?
You know? And they ain't talking about nothing.
Hmm.
To be trying to harm nobody.
Right.
You know? No big time, big ass talk to fuck with anybody. All this shit is just everyday talk.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And they're inferior of that.
Hmm.
You know?
Right.
And they telling us that on the news right now. Down here. I just got through looking at the police chief. Talking about, y'all, what are y'all doing? Ain't nobody, ain't nobody having problems with each other, but nobody but us.
Right.
You know, it's us.
Right.
Us against us. You know? Give it a break. You dig?
Yeah, they constantly perpetuate that. I want to say Dick Gregory talked about that, like when he was talking to the guy that always irritate him. He's like, "Are you going to see the movie 12 Years a Slave?" He's like, "Oh, it's too many of them slave movies. Why do we need all these
Right.
slave movies?"
Right.
Like,
Right.
you think that's all we were ever was?
Right.
Slave. You know, you was enslaved.
Right. You know, that's all you got. You know, I mean, that's why it's still fucked up. You know what I mean? You know?
Hmm.
Still wanting to let that never be forgotten.
Right.
You know? Shit. And that's why ain't nothing fair
Mm-hmm.
to this day.
Mm-hmm.
You know? You believe that?
I believe it.
You know? That's the only reason why ain't nothing fair. And ain't nobody treated fair.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Not just people of the minority race. They had a lot of motherfuckers that was in bondage and slaves. You know that?
Mm-hmm.
Of different races.
Said that that's when it messed up. Hopefully it start going again. Let me see. Okay, it's going again. Man. So they don't go to prison but go to the hospital instead. Oh, okay. So he's saying they're trying to,
Right.
yeah, because they know if you done did one of them kind of crimes and you go to the penitentiary, you're gonna get penetrated.
Right.
You're gonna be the penetrated.
Right.
one.
In the penitentiary.
Right.
Yeah. That kind of shit.
No, we just need to put them on meds and put them away. I don't got no love for any of them pedophiles or any. I don't think nobody do.
Right.
You know, if you don't,
Little children.
yeah. So, you know what? The ones that get me were, well, I thought they were old enough. They had a fake ID.
Then again, you got some sick ones. Motherfuckers that say, oh, yeah, you know, I like them young. You know that? They're really sick.
Yeah,
You know that?
yeah.
I've seen them on TV.
Yeah. But I don't think they're
Haven't you?
sick enough to go to the mental hospital. No, go to the penitentiary.
Right.
You
right.
did the crime, do the time.
There you go. Right. That's their cop out. You know?
Right.
Oh. Brody needs help. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
His mind ain't right. He got kicked in the head by a horse.
Yeah, Tony said, my comments be on the subjects, but minutes behind. So he's commenting, but it's coming through slow. I understand. They doing everything they can to hinder. But that just lets you know they cannot hinder it. They cannot. Like, Tony, I'll tell you this. You didn't know this. After I went off, I turned, I went to go turn the live off, and it wouldn't turn off. It kept going. I couldn't even stop it.
Shut the power off?
Yeah, I had to turn the power off to get it off. Like,
Oh,
the
okay.
prompts that touch
Yeah.
the screen, it wouldn't even go off.
Oh, so you had to shut the power off.
Yeah, I'm like, wow.
Ain't that a bitch?
Let's hear them talking afterwards. Let's see if we could get them on
You know what I mean?
saying something afterwards.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't keep none of these kind of devices in the same area where I be.
Right.
Even my phone, I be hearing people say, well, Rick, why don't you have your phone on? When I go to bed, I turn that off. I put that away just like the TV back in the day. And now, and it go off.
Right.
And you turn it off.
And you shut the power off.
Right.
That motherfucker.
They skip that.
And nowadays, like you just got through saying, you gotta even double check.
Mhm.
It's probably even good to unplug it.
Right. Because I done found this. I done turned my phone off, and it be in like 3 rooms over away from me. And I turn it off. When I come back in the morning, it'll be on. But I done turned it off, so how'd it come on?
Ain't that a bit?
I'm like,
Ain't that a bit?
yeah.
You know? Like some, you know, ain't no ghost around you. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, what the fuck is you doing
Mm-hmm.
with your connections? and
Right.
shit? You know what I mean? Yeah.
So that let me know if okay, I got problems getting connections with,
Right.
doing a live. That's a
Right.
problem. But I could turn my phone off and it'll come back on. So what's that saying? That means someone's pulling the string
Fucking
somewhere
around.
else. Yeah.
With the power.
Hmm.
Y'all don't put nothing past.
All right.
You know? Not a fucking thing.
Hmm.
It just goes to show you. It's just best to be wise.
All right.
You know? Yeah. Fuck all that. You know? They ain't finna entrap me. And
Nope.
Shit,
Nope.
you know?
Not at all. What does he know? Who is he talking to? How many people will he have contacts
I
with?
I spy shit.
All right.
You know? And them motherfuckers are trying to get involved in all that.
Hmm.
When you're moving and grooving good,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
How does he have these connections with
But
these people? How can he get certain celebrities and stuff? Because I'm me.
what they can't stop the Lord.
Right.
Right. You shielded by him. They can try all the power pools they want.
Yeah. Tony said, "Damn, that's crazy about the phone turning on." Most definitely, that don't happen more than once. That's why I never keep my phone
No shit.
where I sleep. I keep it far. If I'm in
It
a
happen more than
yeah, it doesn't happen more than once. I come in the morning and
after you done shut it off.
after I shut it off, I know how I shut a phone
After
off.
you done charged it and shut
Charged it and turned it off, and it's back on. Like, because iPhones,
it
you just
off. You gotta hit the button. to
hit the
turn it
button, and then
off.
it'll say, "Do you want it to turn off?" And then you touch the screen and nothing happens. But I come through the next morning, I touch the screen, it's on. I'm like, I didn't turn it on, and it wasn't out where nobody could turn it on. So what is this?
Yeah. Mother used to say that too. Watch the snakes. You dig it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Your mama used to tell you that too.
Yeah.
Watch the snakes.
Hmm.
Shit. Fuck that.
That's what's so crazy to see. I mean, technology is a double-edged sword. It could be used for good, but then it can also be used for bad.
Yeah.
Because you think, like your phone, like you could take the battery out of it and you could be good. But the my phones, you can't take the battery out unless you go through a big process of unscrewing things to do it.
Right.
So with
That's
that,
all.
that's the reason why they probably made it like that. It's like, you know what, when we feel we need to turn it back on, we'll turn it back on.
Because of it, yeah.
That's why I think older shows I done recommended. It's a pouch that they sell that you could drop your cell phone in there and it kills the signal from getting cellular
Yeah.
signals. So I might have to invest in another pouch because them pouches only last so long because after you keep closing and opening it, the signal bill to leak out.
Oh, okay.
But you get that pouch and it knock that signal off.
It'll kill the mercury.
Yeah, kill all that going out.
All the lead and everything.
He said my live back on my back on point. Well, hopefully it's working right now. Hopefully I see, like I said, it's showing there's other people in here. If you can say something,
Say it.
say it. I mean, hit the
Let us-
like.
let us know.
Call in. The hotline is posted. It's at the top. I don't like to say it because I get people calling in the live like after I done did it. Like the live's over. I mean,
Right.
don't call now.
Right.
You know, it ain't no knock if you have, but when I in the live, usually I take the number out so there ain't no mistaking.
Because like you said, they can catch it and comment later.
Right? Yeah, they could. Yeah, they may not be able to comment in the live chat, but they could comment to the video because after it turns a replay a video, you could keep watching the video and comment like, man, they didn't send me a notification because I was getting that a lot. Like, Rig, I didn't even get a notification, And some people, well, I got a new phone. Nah, they just didn't send it to you.
Okay.
Or even Famo, big man, he done said, you going live right now? And I be, off doing something. I'm like, no. He said, well, it's saying you're live now. Like, they're messing with
See
you.
that?
I'm not actually live.
See that? Like a Hank.
Excuse me. Matter of fact, Tony Styles, I'll go check my, cause the hotline number is Google number. I should be able to go through there and check the messages to see if I see that link. If you send it to that particular number, I should be able to see it. But it didn't give me usually it gives me a notification like, oh, you got a link or something like that. I didn't see it, so I got to go through there and look at that.
Check on it.
Because I know if you send it through on here, the thing about like this is how you know they don't want people communicating. When this platform first started, you used to could send private messages to people. They cut that out. They like, we don't want people networking like that. We're going to hinder that. So they got rid of that. But they know people have other ways to reach out and get in contact with people.
Right. They try to block it.
Yeah.
Better, bitch.
'Cause I used to do that all the time. People, you want to send a comment, but you don't want everybody else to see it. They call it private message. They used to do that. Like, oh, Rick, could you talk about this or that? Or I was wondering if you could work with, they probably was seeing those like, man, he's talking to this person or that person. How's that happen? Well, we'll hinder it. Well, I got other social media platforms and I still do it. I don't just operate and find people through here. And I'm not the only one. I got people that like me conducting interviews and they reach out on their social media
Yeah,
platforms and
yeah.
get them. You can't stop it.
That's right. So don't try.
With that being said, we've been on 55 minutes, 5 minutes away from 60 minutes.
For real?
Yeah, it's been some time. And Tony Styles, you've been commenting good. I would
Yeah, we
like if other
appreciate
people
you,
were
bro.
able to, but like I said, I know some people on a job site or a lot of truck
Whatever,
drivers
yeah.
driving, they can't be up there. Let me try to
Right.
say this and shift these
It might
gears.
be like you said earlier, we enjoying their Saturday night
Right.
and, cuddled up
Hmm.
with a beautiful flight.
Right. Hey, baby, let's get some Rican old school. Okay.
Right.
You done caught us. Hopefully, it done spark something in you. You know.
Yeah. But we are aware of all that other old okey doke
Yeah,
shit.
that demonizing and
Shit.
trying to make something look a certain kind of way.
Not to let a motherfucker come through.
What's so crazy? I could see, like, I done got demonetized on certain videos. Like, well, this content's too racy. I'm like, I don't even show no video or nothing. So how can you get me for that?
Right, like you said earlier, I mean, you let all that old, hey, he can't hold the head.
Right.
You know what I mean? All that kind of shit. That shit just flows on. Man.
Yeah. No problem, no issue. We get to talk about some real topics.
Get to showing your videos, smoking your cigar,
Right.
Shit, waving your big old ugly fingers,
calling people out their name. You're a this, you're a that.
Right, yeah, man. Let that bitch.
Yeah.
Let that shit fly.
Right.
What the fuck? Oh boy. They must be in the cahoots with something.
They got to. They got to be.
You know that? That's the only thing I can think of. They're in the cahoots with something.
You know what makes me think, and you guys should, that's listening, you should get this. If these people done been on The View speaking with Barbara Walters,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
then
Oh yeah.
you're in with them. You gotta be. You don't get to be on them kind of shows if you're not in with them.
Exactly. Like you said, what they wanted you to do.
Yeah.
Give you.
Will you be our token?
Do it their way.
Yeah.
You
And I basically said, shove that token stuff up your
know.
your
Up
keister.
your yoking.
Right. I'm not
yeah,
with it.
Do it your way.
Mm-hmm.
Do it their way. We won't. See, they don't like to play fair.
No.
Play the game right. You know what I mean? That's all.
Yeah, they load the deck.
Being fair.
Let's hinder.
Fair.
Let's cause these problems and
Right,
issues.
being fair. For what? I don't know why, but that's the only reason I can think of, and I don't even know nothing about even fucking with a program, or
Yeah. Now Tony said unless they invite you to embarrass you, they'll have somebody that can embarrass you on their show, and that's not in the game.
Tone. Right, unless you turn you into a sucker, That's all.
Right.
You know.
But that's why they study you to see if they can be able to do that. Because if you got the right person, that ain't gonna fly. But even so, I know how they edit stuff. So let's cut this out. We'll still run it, but
they study you.
Yeah.
Like you said, they study you.
Could you? Let's run a play by. We're gonna run a play by. If they let you go on, say The View. You're speaking with the harsh kind of way that
You think the questions you asking me are harsh? You know what I mean?
I'm just trying to get to the point.
Right. Right. All that.
Right.
What do you? They, like you said, they're looking for pull your little string. I'm your puppet.
Right.
You remember that song?
I think you done said it before.
Did I say that before?
Yep.
Yeah, you look it up when you get home. I'm your puppet. I'll do funny things if you want me to. You hear what he did? I just said.
They want you to be Pinocchio. Funny things.
Pull that song up. Pull it up. Man. I'm your puppet. Pull it up when you get a chance.
Okay.
All right?
And everybody that's listening too.
Listen to the motherfucker, man. I grew up on it. That motherfucker. And so did your mom. I'm your puppet. Beep. Boop. Deep, deep, doop, boop. Make me do right. or make me do wrong.
Mm.
I'm your puppet. Yeah, motherfucker. You know? All that old shit.
Huh.
Pull it up before you go home. You know that?
Right.
Because I told you that before, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You listen to it.
Huh.
I'm just a fool.
Mm.
I'm just a... he's a real... whoever created that song, he was a bad motherfucker.
Yeah, putting it down all
You know
the
what I mean?
information
He was-
that's
you know?
really going on with in telling being a puppet.
I'll do anything for you. That motherfucker was crazy. He was a clown.
Mm.
You know?
Mm.
Yeah, I'm your puppet. You know? It was a hit, too. That motherfucker
Dang.
was a hit.
Uh.
It was a hit, man. About 60 motherfucking 3.
Mm.
You know? 67, somewhere in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, y'all's on YouTube or this platform. After you get done or while you're having technical difficulties, if you hear that, if you catch a replay,
Right.
go check it. They probably got it on this platform.
Right.
Type in
Matter
something
of
about
fact, when we get
I'm your
done,
puppet.
You can punch that
yeah,
up.
I can find it.
Okay. All right.
Read into what I'll say this. When people speak, listen to the words they say.
That's
A lot of people
right.
oh, they didn't mean it like this. No,
right.
they
We laugh, tell a few jokes,
right.
but you know what? No harm is intended.
Right.
Ain't nothing intended but some knowledge.
Right.
How about that?
Rated Shy done came in. He said, "What's good, family? I ain't get a notification." Well,
What's up,
you know, they're on their usual. I'll say they're on their usual.
Their usual.
Their 28th day
Usual.
syndrome. Shoot.
Drinking their Morgan David.
Huh.
Usual. You know? Yeah. Remember that wine?
Morgan David.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's that. That's still wine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Your mom, she.
Morgan Davidson corned beef hash.
Right.
Matzo ball soup.
Yeah. Motherfucking right.
And I appreciate the thumbs up. Hey, if anybody else is able to hit that thumbs up button, if you can't communicate like Rated Shot and Tony Styles have, hey, go ahead and do that. You know, I would appreciate that, even though it probably doesn't. Usually, what is supposed to happen, it shows up in other people's feeds, but they blocking me from all the feeds, so it really doesn't matter. You know.
That's right.
But if you're catching this video, if you're hearing what we're saying, you know, do some research on your own.
Catch up with it.
Right. You heard it. I'm your puppet. You go to the search thing and type that up and listen to the words it's saying.
We covered that before.
Yeah.
Yeah. And,
you don't want to be nobody's puppet. Nobody's puppet.
We'll cover it again.
Not a female that you see that's looking real good.
Right.
She may look good, but she go in the restroom, she's still gonna make something that stinks. So come on.
That's right. That's right.
Nobody's above and beyond reproach.
That's right. And being that said, are we all good?
Yep, being that said, hey, I'm glad you did come in, Shot. Hopefully you can catch the rest of the replay. We've been on 65 minutes, and I appreciate the thumbs up. Hey, it's been...
We'll try to catch the rest of y'all, good Lord's will, tomorrow.
Right.
If we can get it.
I'm trying to keep up the pace with, going live with y'all. It's been a while.
Live and well. God bless.
Let's see if they'll let me quit this time today.
God bless.
Out.
Amen.